Petroleum exporting countries OPEC has confirmed the increase in Nigeria's crude oil output at 1.3 million barrels per day on 15th March 2023. This is no doubt a remarkable achievement from 6 months ago when the country was still struggling to meet the 1.8 million barrels per day OPEC quantum as a result of its less than 700,000 barrels per day oil production. Although since the confirmation by OPEC that Nigeria's production output started growing by 23,000 barrels per day, many factors could be seen as leading to the growth. In this report, our correspondent Dele Fason takes a look at the benefits of the increased oil production and the impact of security agencies. His report.
Since Nigeria discovered oil in commercial quantity at Oloibiri community in Bayelsa State in 1956, oil in the Niger Delta has caused more harm than good through illegal refineries in major communities. Since the federal government awarded the pipeline surveillance contract to former militant leader, Government Ikpemukpolo, popularly known as Tom Polo, and the proactive measures by the Joint Task Force comprising the Navy, Nigerian Army, and sister security agencies, oil theft has reduced drastically. Some stakeholders, which includes a security expert and senior advocates, spoke on improved security and benefits of oil production increase.
I will attribute the increase in our oil production as per the reports from OPEC. I will attribute it to the contract, the pipeline protection contract given to Pipeline Infrastructure and Tatinta. They are doing a great job. So anybody calling for the cancellation does not mean well for the country.
For me, it is a good sign, but I think we have to also watch it. We shouldn't also forget that a lot of loans have been taken. And how will these ones come out to play? When we see the benefit, well, we are yet to see. We note them and we'll keep on watching our leaders. And of course, I'm sure that we'll do the needful to make sure that you do what is right. Accountability is very important in this regard.
The economy will certainly grow when there's improvement of production. Definitely other sectors will move on. The sub-sectors that are ancillary to the oil companies will come up. If there's energy, even ordinary hairdresser will have 24 hours light. Then you can see that those who are working on the road will be happy because everybody will be employed. Private sector will bring employment, government will bring employment. Then the oil industry itself will give contract to the contractors who depend on the oil industry.
According to the executive director of the Petroleum Training Institute in Efrun, Delta State, Dr. Henry Ademula, and the rights activist, it's a good sign for the economy amid proper management.
Increase in oil production will mean increased revenue for the country. So it will benefit the economy in that more money will be available to Nigeria to spend. The problem always is how those in charge of government treasury will manage the increase. A man can be rich, but if he has no good person to manage his wealth, it scatters and the man becomes poor again. I hope that will not be the case for Nigeria now.
Signs that oil is increasing, the production is increasing is a very good one for us as a nation. One, it tells us that we have relative peace now, and also that what we are producing don't get lost along the line. And this is very good for us politically. It's also very good for our economy. The more we produce, of course, the more we earn. So the greater production is an indication that we are making much more money than we used to make. And the more we increase our production in line with our quota, the greater will be the benefit for us on the long run.
The good news that the oil production quota for Nigeria has gone up. But that is by itself is not a sign that all will be well. Fundamentally, an increase in oil production without proper management becomes fruitless. And in fact, it leads the country to nowhere. So when you talk about having production, it is good. But the question is, our leaders must now take the step to manage these resources properly so that it becomes beneficial to the citizens of this country.
Although Nigeria is the most populous country within the OPEC region, but in terms of daily production, it is ranked sixth within the organization, which means more proactive measures should be put in place in sustaining the fight against crude oil thefts and all other economic saboteur in the other oil and gas industry. From Warri in Delta State, Abdele Fason reporting for Galaxy News.